Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay, so for this one, we're on.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do an Achilles tape job. We're in prone, so we have like a good view of the whole calf here, and it's gonna help us to see like the alignment coming down into the Achilles. We're going high, and we're gonna create a lot of anchoring down into the foot. So because we want this to stick really well, we'll use tough skin or some kind of tape adhesive, and we're gonna get that on the foot. Up here, so if we're not too hairy, we can go straight on the skin, and we can kind of do it that way. For anchors, we want to just make sure that we're sort of splitting the foot, and so we put some pressure into the bottom of the foot as we're applying that. Oops. And you know, we can do 2 or 3 of these. This is going to take a beating, so it's nice to have some decent anchor to get into. Up top up here, we could use zinc oxide tape, or if we've got a nice budget, we could use Lightplast Pro. So some kind of like a rippable elastic tape is nice. So it's going to move and kind of stretch with you. It's also maybe a little easier and faster to apply because you could just go around a couple times. So we've got a big anchor strip up top. Now we're going to use tensoplast to create our more functional tape strips. Just got to clean this up a little. So we want to be relaxed here. Yeah. So we want to be plantar flexed as we apply this tape job, and that way we can kind of set some appropriate level of tension. So this is a stretchy but not too stretchy type of a tape, right? And then as we're applying it, we can see how much is he going to be able to move given how much tension we're putting in. And so when we get to 90 degrees, we've got a fair bit of tension on this right now, and that's where we want to be at. So from now on, just don't go back to that position on your own. Stay nice and relaxed. So we got that one. We can fold this a little bit. And we can do another one. So following the same path, but this time, so we're going to get up to about here. We're going to come in, check in that tension. You can relax. We're going to take a little bit of extra tape. We're going to split the tape in the middle. We're going to rip the tape and create a bit of a Y. And then we're going to kind of wind that around to anchor in the front. And so here, now we can kind of complete that folding. Be careful not to move still, because this is not anchored on either end. So we just kind of want to get this down quickly before it might pull off of the foot. It's good. And then we can just close that up on the top. So sometimes you might adjust the tension after having done this. You might just kind of unwind this layer and readjust your tension if you feel like you didn't quite get it right the first time. We can also just try to like secure this so that it won't unravel for him like during gameplay or whatever. just like that. Okay, so you can stand up. Yeah, try putting some pressure on it. It's gonna stretch out a little bit as you get moving, but just try walking first. So we can see it's, you know, it's pretty tight and it's affecting his dorsiflexion range of motion a little bit. There's a lot of stiffness there.
There's like a lot
So
of
would
pull
I?
right here.
Yeah. So would I? Is it pulling on your skin a lot?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna loosen up. It's gonna start to feel a little bit better as you get moving. But this is intense, right? This is. I showed you a very intense version, applying a lot of tension on there. That might be appropriate if somebody has a pretty severe pain and they're really struggling with producing pressure to jump. So in this case, you might be able to like significantly alleviate their pain by sort of like creating a false Achilles tendon. Okay, so that's what we want to do.